Michael Chastanet says adding more items to the food basket will not work. That initiative is an attempt by the government to provide some relief to consumers given concerns over escalating food prices. The products in the basket are all price controlled. The local businessman says adding more items to the food basket will affect supermarket owners tremendously, resulting in food shortages and other problems.
The government had first proposed that they're going to take 22 items within a food basket. Now, these would be the staple food items. Now, once you start to put restrictions on people, let me tell you what's going to happen. The supermarkets will not make a profit. There'll be no incentive to get it. So you probably will always have shortages.
Chastanet says there are better alternatives to the food basket, but they cannot be pursued because of too many restrictions. The businessman says there must be more investments in agriculture to enable St. Lucians to be fed from what is grown locally. However, he says the government must also be more broad-minded.
Instead of putting a price control on these goods, what I think government needs to do is to be more liberal. Let us, we are the people driving the supermarket business, let us go out and find the goods at cheaper prices, okay? Take off all these restrictions. They're holding our hands behind our backs and they're tying us down. And it's not only this government, this has happened for the last 25 years. There are too many controls in place. If we were allowed to be a bit freer, we could address the situation.
Some people have expressed concern that there is a monopoly in the supermarket chain and food prices are being kept high because of price gouging by supermarket owners. But Chastanet says there is no monopoly of supermarkets on St. Lucia, stating that small supermarkets are being discounted. On the issue of price gouging, he says that is only a perception.
We constantly have price control and Bureau of Standards at our supermarkets voted on a daily basis. And these people are very efficient, let me tell you. We defy anybody to come forward, defy, and I use the word, a very strong word, to come and say that there's been price gouging at the supermarkets. The government has not stopped anybody. A monopoly only exists when they say to you, Super J's alone can operate as a supermarket. That's not the case. Anybody from abroad is free to come in to St. Lucia. So there's no monopoly.
Chastanet says the future does not look good for consumers, with oil prices at an all-time high of US $105 a barrel on the world market. The local businessman says governments must cooperate more with supermarket owners to allow them to import cheaper food from countries like Panama and Brazil, where St. Lucia is not allowed to import meat. Shannon LeBon, HTS News, Channel 4.